Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So yeah, pretty explosive I would say. We've hit support, the indicated support, and we have moved up explosively. And it's always interesting to see how those fundamental events like today, the PCA data release or announcement, how that's tied together with the price reaching the support zone today. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, so far my assumption is, as already indicated in the last video, that wave 4 somewhere in this box will finish. We've come down, I think, with only a couple of dollars or a few dollars difference to the ideal target for a wave 4. As you can see here, we talked about it before. Just make sure I've got the correct one. Yes, talked about the 1480 level as the 38.2% retracement. We have come down to 1483. So in such a volatile market, that's pretty accurate. Again, as a reminder, in a wave 4, the 38.2 retracement is usually the ideal target, and you see a wave 4 very often reach this target. Ethereum really has done not only an amazing ABC correction, which was textbook-like. I mean, only this morning in the video we talked about, I think we were just here, and I said that we should at least make one more low to get this wave 5 done. And we came down lower, and then we made 1 and 2 new lows, yeah, or even 3 here. But we hit the 1480 level pretty much, right? So came down in a textbook ABC correction, and we have reacted to it, and we're now pushing up very strongly. So at the moment, I have all reasons to assume that we are already here in the 5th wave of the 3rd. So the scenario is currently playing out nicely. There is at the moment not yet the evidence in 5 waves, because at the moment I only have 1, 2, 3 waves. Yeah, I mean, it probably depends on the exchange, because Bitcoin, for example, has made a higher low here. So with Bitcoin we can already count 5 waves up. Ethereum I can't really, but it is looking fairly impulsive from the, let's say from the price structure, but I can't count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with Ethereum, I would expect another push to the upside would be good. Yeah, I mean, maybe I can even count it as complete on the lower time frame. Yeah, I mean, here's a small 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you get the 5 waves up. No, that's fine. So you can count 5 waves up here with Ethereum. And to be honest, we now need to be ready that this could be getting exhausted. Not the entire uptrend, yeah, but what we are obviously looking at, and for everybody who's new on the channel, let me just take you through the wave count here since the most recent major swing low, which was 1195. That was when the CPI data was released. Because after that we counted this as a wave 1, the first wave of an impulse, indicating that the trend has shifted to the upside. Here a wave 2, this was this was back then one of the entry points, a long entry. Then we moved up in a wave 3 here. That was on the weekend. No, that was last week. No, this week. Getting confused. It was this week on the 26th. Yeah, we reached here the roughly the $1,600 level. Yeah, and then we came down in the expected wave 4. Bear in mind, we had here a wave 4, a long entry. We had here another long entry position. Yeah, I'm not telling you to buy or not, but these are the reversal areas where with the highest likelihood we are reversing. So the last 4 reversal areas did actually work out very nicely. Yeah. So now we've got one again. Yeah, we've already left it to the upside. And if we now say, okay, we had a wave 1 here, a wave 2, here a wave 3. By the way, that wasn't finished here, it's here finished. Yeah. So why, you will ask? Because this wave 3 has 5 subwaves. So if I look for the 5 subwaves of this 3rd wave, then what we do, we take a look at this 3rd wave as a whole, and we look at this being a wave 1, here a 2, here the 3, here the 4, and the 5th wave now still missing. Target for that between, I would say, sort of 1640 to 1700. Yeah. My view is that if this is a wave 1 and already complete, it is only the first wave here of that 5th wave. And I don't want to get too much into micro counting, but the next retracement should then come down in a wave 2. There will be a 3, 4, 5 to finish off here this fifth wave of the third. Okay, just to give you an idea how this works out normally, 5 waves to the upside we want to see. We can already count 5 waves in the small one. Confirmation really that we are in the fifth wave. We will only get above the 1578 level. That is a break above the wave B high, and then above 1592. That is the wave 3 high. And then we can march on to this, well, basically to the 1680 to $1,700 level. So it's all working out nicely at the moment. Really happy about that, excited. So this at the moment is looking good. Of course, there's no guarantee that we will move higher from here, especially as we haven't yet broken those previous highs. So technically, this could just become a very large ABC correction still, which would be unusual, but we always have to be prepared because it all depends on now the next retracement. In the next retracement, we should at least hold the 78.6% retracement. I can give you a target for that, but the point is, if we now push a little bit higher, those targets would need to be adjusted. So from the current high at 1573, if we now come down, because there will be a retracement, I mean this as a wave 1, there will be a wave 2 down, and that should hold the $1,500 level, the 78.6% FIB level. So if this is holding, then the next wave should take us in a wave 3 much higher. So yeah, at the moment, you know, it's all going well, and my view is that we should at least see one more high here, yeah, in that 1680 to $1,700 region, and maybe even 2. So my strategy again, yeah, I took already some profits, not too many here at the high of this wave 3, around 1550. And if we now really push higher in this fifth wave of the third, then I will take some more profits, and will then take some more profits if we push even higher in this fifth wave. So that's sort of my strategy, talked about that. And what will I do then? Then I will accumulate again in this wave 2. Because all of what we've just talked about is a wave 1. Again, a larger wave 1 consisting of, again, 5 subwaves. And then this should take us down in a wave 2, which consists of 3 waves, a corrective wave pattern, which would then move up in another wave 3 that will take us even higher. And that is sort of the roadmap, how this is going to cascade higher and higher. And bear in mind, we could now already be in this larger wave that will take us to around $3,000. And this is this one, yeah. On the larger scale, we count this as a wave 1, the move from the June low all the way to $2,030. The latest move down to $1,195 was the wave 2, and we are now in the third wave, which again consists of 5 waves, you know, and we are now in the first one of that. And then in the beginning, we talked about all those subwaves. Like, now I know it can be complicated, but you see that it's worth it, because really with Ethereum, we've nailed most of these reversal areas. Not all of them. Here we missed it by, I think, $20 or $10 or something. But pretty much, yeah, most of the other ones have been really, really, hopefully helped you all to get into positions. I mean, here we had pretty much a month or more time to accumulate, to position ourselves, yeah. And yeah, I kept you up to date and will do that. Hopefully that is all helpful. And that is the next breakout point here that we just talked about at around 1578, and then 1593 are the next 2 breakout points. But it could very well be that before we get there, we are going to see this retracement in a smaller wave 2. So basically 1, 2, and then we move higher. But it's all looking good, yeah. The market is starting to move in the right direction, and it's really starting to look like that it is not just a fake out. Of course, it's still very early days, you know, but I mean, it's certainly a very interesting space. Definitely much more interesting than just, you know, boring sideways movement. I think we've had enough of that. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.